Oh, great. Can you stand, please? Pair up with someone who has similar shoes to you, please.
Same colour. Actually, Ian is like, yeah.
The only,
We stand next to him.
yes, pair up with someone who has similar shoes to you. Okay.
I know!
And what's interesting in this activity, when I asked that, is quite often you don't pair up straight away because you only see the differences, not the similarities. Because you didn't pair up straight away, did you?
No.
No, because the first thing we see is, oh, they're different. But as a group, can you give me 10 similarities between Amanda's shoes and Janet's shoes?
Both
They're roundy-toed.
Roundy-toed, female, similar size, heels,
They've got an
insole.
Yeah.
So there's probably 20 things we could find that are similar, except the first thing you saw, I'm black and you're white. You notice this happening in the world? Yeah? We saw. I was being metaphorical. Yeah? Mine are red, yours are black. Pink.
Yeah,
What?
can't find you lot.
Yeah. And now, dichotomy again, I got it wrong. Yeah? But black and white. This is racial intolerance. And what you just wrote was shoe intolerance. He just went, no, they're different to me. But you'd missed the 20 similarities and focused on the one difference. And this is what happens when you're in conflict with someone else. You're focusing on the one thing you clash over instead of the millions of things you probably have in common. So be careful of that one. Stand back and observe people. There's a lot more in common than you think. So it must be someone who's not in a pair. Okay, can you come and work with me? You got the short straw? You and me. Okay. And you want to face your partner, please. In silence, with your hands by your... In silence, two entertainers together over here in that moment. Silence with your hands by your side. This could be the most challenging thing you do today. Hands by your side, in complete silence. I just want you to look in the eyes of the other person, please. In silence. In silence. Notice how you try and talk your way out of trouble. Try and laugh your way out of trouble. Giggle your way out of trouble. Breathe. Hands by your side. Notice that tendency to want to hold your own hand. There are 6 billion people on the planet. I'm asking you to look in the eyes of one of them, and some of you are freaking out. What's that about? Turn towards the front for a moment. What is that about? Why is that so difficult?
Because we don't know what they think.
They didn't ask you to assess what they were thinking. It's like opinions. Opinions are like noses. Everybody's got one. You wouldn't want to live your life up someone's nose, so don't try and live up to their opinion. It's not about them, it's about you. This is a confidence exercise. Can you influence people more easily if you've got confidence? So wherever you get confidence is good. If you get confidence on the golf course, great, bring that to work. If you get confidence dealing with your children, same skills, take that to work. The same skills apply everywhere. And this is about, if I can stand and look in the eyes of one other human being without feeling threatened or threatening, just relax. Would I be a more balanced human being? Would I be a more effective influencer? My experience tells me so. Look in the eyes of the other person again, just for another minute. Hands by your side, and notice how it becomes easier. And breathe and relax. And think about yourself, not about the other person. Notice how quickly your thoughts go to what they think of you. Keep the thoughts back to what you think of you. In silence. And notice how you've got to explain yourself. Now decide who is partner A and who is partner B. You can speak for that. Who is partner A, who is partner B? Yeah. I'll be B. Partner B is going to go first, by the way. Expect the unexpected. But partner A will be involved, so it's okay. You're both doing this one. Partner B. Now, partner B, I'm going to ask you to get something done. I'm going to ask you to use TOM. What does TOM stand for? Motivation. And you're going to influence the other person using the TOM model. In other words, build enough trust. I'm going to ask you to ask him to do something that will take maximum 1 minute. It's going to be inside this room. It can be something as simple as move a chair for me, draw me a picture, get me a glass of water, give me a cup of coffee, go and slap Ross across the head, something, anything you feel like you want to ask this person to do. But it's got to involve trust. Build enough trust that you think they'll do it for you. You need to have enough trust in them that they can do it or want to do it. Set objectives that are meaningful to both parties. It might be something they'd like to do, it might be something they don't want to do. If there's something they don't want to do, you're probably going to have a lot of motivating factor. Yeah? But if it's something they do want to do, and they really trust you, you probably need less motivating factor. So consider those three things. So look at your partner again for a moment. Partner B is going to ask partner A to do something for them. And you're going to have 1 minute, decide what that is, decide what you're going to get them to do, and you've got 1 minute to get it done. Go. Look, I stand up most of the day and I find my legs start to ache. Would you mind just grabbing me a chair from over there and bring it back here to sit down? If you want to grab one for yourself, we can both end this exercise sitting down. Yeah? Yeah? Great. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Thank you very much. That's great. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Cheers. Easy one. Easy one. Yeah. It could get more complicated.
I can imagine.
30 seconds to go. Smart. Okay. 15 seconds to go. Need to get it done. Get it done. You got to do it. You got to do it. Are you going to steal the TV? Oh. I don't think football's on. Might be plugged in. All right, we need you to return now, please. We'll consider that's done. Okay, great. And seeing your last back in the circle. Okay, it's what we're done. Can you tell us what happened with you two?
Oh, sorry.
Yep. What happened?
I asked him to talk to the plant farm.
Right, okay. Okay, so let's go through. Did you trust him that he would do it?
Yes.
Did you trust her intention and her motive? And
I understood, yes.
You understood? So you was something you didn't...
No, she said it was... Well, she said it was leaning. I couldn't quite understand why
right.
It was sort of leaning. But it looked a bit dry and that it probably needed a drink.
Okay, so the objective's clear enough?
Yes, I clarified a couple of things.
Right, so you weren't completely clear, first up. You know, didn't understand why the water and the leaning thing was related. Right, okay. Yeah. So, and what was the motivating factor? Why did you do it?
Because Ollie said that the plants clearly needed a drink. And she said if I did it, she would water the other plant.
Right, that doesn't fully explain why you did it. Now, the reason, this is the key to this. If people aren't doing what you ask them to do, they are probably missing the motivating factor that will get them to do it. So there is a motivating factor in everything we do. If you're having it done or if you do it, there was, sorry, recorded, edit. There was always a motivating factor. So